Hey, welcome to my next guide where I will be showing the current best method to kill necks, but I will not be covering how to get kill count. This is the gear in the inventory you should use. The basic idea is to have as much range bonus and mage defense that you can get. You should have a yak summon that is full of Cerberus. Now I will show the best method to kill necks available for now. Before neck spawns, everyone except one person will stand in the middle as a death dot. The reason one person stays outside of the pile is because of the cough attack. She will give one person that is farthest away from her a cough which will drain your prayer, and it will spread to anyone who is one square away from you. Before she spawns, equip your declaws and put on your spec. You want to kill the first form as fast as possible, so everyone should use the best spec weapon they have available, and ruby bolts for hitting 500 damage easily. She doesn't start to attack until all of her minions are spawned, so there is no reason to panic and turn on your prey right when she spawns. You will be using mage prey throughout most of the fight. In this clip, her first form is almost down instantly. After 2 claw specs and a shot from my crossbow, she's already made her minion vulnerable. Once she says, "Don't fail me," and then the minion's name, you can go kill the minion to continue to the next form. The second form is the one that most people hate. In this form, you pray range. Your screen will go dark, and every time Nex says, "Fear the shadow," she will make shadows on the ground. If you are standing on a square that has a shadow on it for about 2 seconds, you will get hit anywhere from 200 to 700 damage. It doesn't matter if it's a shadow that's under you, or if it's a shadow under the person next to you. Any shadow on the ground can hit you. It's a good idea to do Nex in a world that you have a low ping in, because if you have a high ping, it's harder to get off a square that has a shadow. Again, she will say, "Don't fail me," and the minion's name, and you will go kill it to go into the next form. After the second minion is dead, everyone should run southeast. In the third form, you switch your prayer back to mage. Every once in a while she will siphon, which will make her absorb any damage you do. She crouches down and you start to see purple hit spots instead of red. It's important to pay attention in this form because if you accidentally ruby spec her while in siphon form, she will be healed for 500. You don't need to kill the blood ravers that are spawned, but you might as well if she's using siphon. Sometimes she will mark a person and make that person red. If you are marked, your chat box will say, "You have been marked by Nex," and to run. It sounds deadly, but all it does is have your prey points. It's a good idea to stay low on prey points on this form so that if you are marked and you can't get away in time, you lose little prey points. After the third minion is dead, everyone should run west towards the last minion. In the fourth form, Nex will use a skill like Ice Barrage, which will drain a percentage of your prayer points and freeze you for a long time if your mage prey isn't on. I like to keep my prey points low on this form so that not many prey points are taken. When Nex says, "Contain this," she will spawn ice around her, and if you are hit by the ice or are inside of the ice, you will take some damage and your prayer will be turned off. The other move Nex has in this form is where she makes a 3x3 square of icicles around the target player, and if they aren't saved, they will take a lot of damage and their prayer will be turned off. If you see someone in icicles, try to save them by attacking one of the icicles, which will allow them to walk out and not take damage. After the last minion dies, everyone will death dot on the spot where the last minion was. Next we'll use Turmoil and change between Soul Split and Protect Melee. The fight is pretty easy once you get the hang of it, and in good teams you can last 7 or more kills per trip. Thanks for watching my guide on how to kill next, and remember to rate, comment, and subscribe.